Push-ups are the most underrated muscle building tool on the planet, but only if you do them right. My name is Kamil, and over the years I have helped hundreds of busy men build strength and muscle from home using nothing but their own body weight. Push-ups are always a big part of our training. But of course, I'm not just talking about regular push-ups. There are many different push-up variations you can do. Some are easier and some are harder. Most people stay with regular push-ups their whole life, and that's why they think calisthenics doesn't build any muscle. Regular push-ups just quickly become too easy. That's why we have different push-up variations you can utilize. Just like if you go to the gym, over time you put more weight on the barbell. Similar thing happens when you use harder push-up variations. Your muscles push more % of your body weight, just like if you added more weight on the muscle. So in this video I'll show the exact 10-step progression from a complete beginner who can do even regular push-ups yet to an absolute beast who can do stuff like this. Most guys skip this step and wonder why their elbows hurt later. If you can't do regular push-ups yet, this is where you start. Many men are ashamed of doing knee push-ups, but if you can't do regular ones properly, knee push-ups will help you master the movement pattern. If you don't have the proper movement pattern, you'll build less muscle and you'll get less strong. Knee push-ups let you focus on controlling the whole movement. Once you can do multiple sets of 15 repetitions with perfect form, you're ready for the next step. But no, it's not the regular push-up yet. This is the last step before the regular push-ups. Put your hands on any elevation. The higher the surface, the easier it gets. It can be a table, a bench, a couch, a chair, anything works as long as it's stable and you can comfortably push ups on it. This variation lowers the resistance without messing up the movement pattern like knee push-ups can sometimes do. You can obviously see it looks a lot more like a normal push-up, right? You still want to focus on the technique, body in a straight line. Chest goes all the way down to the surface. And you want to keep your elbows close to your body. The goal here is to slowly lower the incline over time. Once you can do around 15 push-ups on an elevation that's just slightly higher than the ground, you're ready for the regular push-up. This is where most men stop their progress. Regular push-ups are completely fine, but they're just the beginning. Meanwhile, most men do this push-up progression their entire life. They're at the point they can do 50 regular push-ups, and they keep doing this thinking they'll build muscle and get stronger. This is not how it works. You're only building endurance. Of course, strength and endurance, they're correlated, but they're not the same. For example, I personally met people who can do thousands of push-ups in one set. I can do only 50, and I'm still stronger than them. But they have way more endurance than me. So when it comes to endurance, they're beating me like this. No problem. Zero issues. But when it comes to pure strength, when it comes to pushing heavy weight, I'm beating them like this. This is the difference. Just like if you push the barbell, at some point you need to add more weight to progress. It's exactly the same with push-ups. You either add more weight, like some people for example put a backpack on with weights, or you just pick a harder variation of the push-up. But here you need to be a little bit more creative. If you stay here too long, your body adapts and stops growing. Our bodies are excellent at adapting to things. It's the same with strength. You are building strength by increasing the difficulty. Your body needs to be like, oh shit, I cannot do this, I need to build a little bit more muscle, so I'll be able to do this. But if you keep doing the same push-ups over and over again, your body only builds the necessary strength to do just that. Your body doesn't need to build any more muscle to do harder push-up variations. So that's why people think calisthenics doesn't build any muscle, because people do the same variations all the time. So first, master this move. Once you can do around 15 perfect push-ups, there's no need to add more reps. You just need to pick harder variations. That's where the real progress starts. Decline push-up shifts more of your body weight to your upper body, especially your upper chest and shoulders. You just elevate your feet. The higher your feet go, the harder it gets. But don't let your hips sag. That's the biggest mistake here. Your body still needs to stay tight and straight. It's a small change, but it makes a big difference. Start with a low surface, like a step or a couch. Once you can do around 15 reps with perfect form and control, you're ready to increase the incline a little bit. Now let's go even more vertical. This is the first step to building very strong shoulders without weights. That's what builds real overhead pressing strength. Put your hips up and head between your arms. Lower down towards the floor with a slight lean forward. Then push back up. That's it. That's the whole pike push-up. This will also teach you the movement pattern for a handstand push-up later on. But if your hamstrings are tight, this is a pretty common problem. You can just bend your knees a little bit. Master this, then move to the next level. This variation builds insane strength that will transfer very well to a one-arm push-up. The usher push-up shifts most of your weight to one side, which makes them bloody hard. You go down on one side while the other arm is straight. It's like doing a one-arm push-up while the other arm is spotting you. The wider your hands, the harder it gets. keep your body tight and don't let your chest twist or collapse. The goal is that you feel one side doing almost all the work. Once you can hit sets of 6 to 8 solid reps per side, you have built a strong base for even harder push-up variations. Now we'll go deep into shoulder strength again, but this time with a forward lean. This push-up variation builds extremely strong shoulders and serious pressing power. You simply lean your body forward while doing push-ups. The more you lean, the harder it gets. So assume the normal push-up position and lean as far as you can, while keeping your arms straight during the lean. No bending at the elbows while shifting forward. The goal is that your hands are by your waist. Then you do your push-ups like usual, but this will hit you very hard, especially your shoulders and core. Start with a small lean. Master it at around 15 reps, then increase the lean to make it harder. Keep increasing the lean until your hands are by your hips and you can do 15 reps this way. Now we're entering the beast territory. This is probably the hardest push-up variation you'll ever do. You lift your feet off the ground, tuck your knees in and hold your whole body using just your arms. Then you do push-ups in that position. This is not just about strength, it requires your full body control. You want to keep your elbows straight, shoulders push forward and your body tight the entire time. This is called the tuck planche push-up. At first you'll only manage 1 or 2 reps, and that's completely fine. Do what you can, rest, repeat. Even doing 3 sets of 3 reps is impressive. When you get good at this, just keep extending your legs to the back. So that's it, here you go. That's your full push-up progression from a complete beginner to an absolute beast. As you can see, you definitely don't need a gym, and you don't need fancy equipment to get stronger than 99% of people in the world. You just need to start where you're at and keep moving forward, progression by progression. If you want progressions like this for all the movements as well, like pull-ups for example, we've got them all inside our exercise library. That's just a part of what you get when you join our community, the Warrior Society. You'll get full access to our minimalist strength system, which is what I and our community members use to get jacked from home in only 30 minutes 4 times a week. You'll also get support, feedback and accountability from me and other guys on the same path. So if that sounds like something for you and you're ready for a complete transformation, there is a link in the description and I'll meet you inside.